Hello everyone, for those who have yet to know, Konami released a GITADORA trial version for Windows PC yesterday. It supports both DrumMania and GuitarFreaks, and you can play the game using either a normal keyboard, electronic drum kit for DrumMania, a guitar controller for GuitarFreaks, or in fact any controller like PS4 and 2DX controllers that allow signals to be picked up by the game. To install, you have to log in with your Konami ID and download the game installer, link in the description. Recommended PC specs and the music list can be found in the website. A total of 6 songs, including 2 classic charts. Once installation is done, click on the GITADORA Trial 1.0 shortcut on your desktop and this menu will pop up. Choose DrumMania or GuitarFreaks, and the options on the next column choose Window or Full Screen. Then the game resolution you want. Lastly, the sound type. The one on the left is Wasabi Shared, and the one on the right is Wasabi Exclusive. I highly recommend using Wasabi Exclusive because it has less input delay. Alright, once you are done with the options, click the bottom left button to launch the game. While loading, the game patch version will be shown on the top left corner. Once loading is done, the game title screen and the game menu will appear. The first option will be the game start, followed by the tutorial, settings, and quit game. Pressing the escape key will also quit the game, so please be careful about this if you have a habit of doing so in DTXmania. Alright, let's start with settings to bind the keys. I will be using a modified arcade guitar controller for demonstration. Select this gamepad option and you can start to bind the controller keys. There's 2 options on the bottom left. The one on the left is save settings and return to the menu, and the other one is return without saving. Using the arrow keys to select the buttons you want to bind. Press enter and then press the controller button that you want to use. Then press enter again to complete the binding. Move on to the next button and so on. Once you are done, remember to choose the correct option to save your settings. Alright, let's begin with some gameplay. After pressing game start, you'll be greeted by language select option. The interface is exactly the same as the arcade white cabinet, which means for one player only. Pressing the pink button twice will also access the gameplay settings. Please note that holding on to the enter or start key will not access the game settings once more, so please adjust your game settings before selecting a music. A total of 3 stages and most of the settings except turning on the skill panel will be saved on the next round of credit. The default judgment timing is -6, which means 36 milliseconds. Actual input delay is different on the individual's PC spec, so everyone should adjust it accordingly. So that's it for GuitarFreaks. Let's move on to DrumMania. Choose DrumMania and launch the game. The following are exactly the same as GuitarFreaks, so I'll just skip to the settings. Here, I'll be using my electronic drum kit for demonstration. The details of my drum kit will be provided in the description. Make sure that your drum kit is turned on and connected to the PC before launching the game, or else the game may not detect it. Let's begin binding the drum keys. Here you'll see an additional drum kit option compared to GuitarFreaks. That's because drum pads have multiple zones and additional sensitivity feature. Choose the drum kit option if you are using an eDrum kit, and the gamepad option if you are using other controllers like PS4 or 2DX controllers. Same with GuitarFreaks, select the lane and press enter. 10 slots will be available to bind each pad. Then, strike the corresponding pad on your kit. 2 numbers should appear with each strike. The left number is the MIDI number from your drum kit, and the right number is how strong the strike is. If one of your pads has multiple zones, make sure that all the different MIDI numbers from the zones are binded into the slots available. Bind the rest of the pads and pedals and you're ready to go. Remember to save your settings. Alright, let's go with some gameplay. Same as GuitarFreaks, remember to adjust your game settings before selecting a music because holding the start or enter key will not open the settings once more. That's all for this video. I do hope the amusement cloud for GITADORA will come really soon, as I believe we are all excited to play more at home. If you like this video, please give a thumbs up and subscribe if you want to see more of my GITADORA and DTXmania related videos. Thank you for watching and take care.